Hi, welcome back. There's been a lot of news. There's always a lot of news, but today there's been a lot of things going on. Italy had a bridge collapse in Genoa. I was going to comment on that. However, my partner Joe Bauman has his own channel, and he deals with a lot of Italy and the culture in Italy, and he did a piece that you might want to check out. So it's Joseph Bauman, Baumann. So you could check that out. What I originally wanted to talk about was I was really upset about a piece that I saw on CNN about the attack on a school bus filled with Yemeni boys and girls who were on a field trip, and so many of them were killed. And what upset me particularly, aside from just the needless loss of life, was the fact that the United States is in a coalition with Saudi Arabia to fight in this. They participate in this civil war in Yemen, and our government is supplying Saudi Arabia with arms, and they're using those arms, and we're part of this coalition. So these children were killed. I saw this piece on CNN, and I'm going to post a link to it because I think every American should see this, because this act of reprehensible violence on a school bus was done in your name, in the name of America, and I think you really need to see this. It's heartbreaking. So if you are as disturbed by this video and what happened as I am disturbed, then I suggest you really contact your congressperson and your senator and let them know that we're tired of this sort of participation in other people's wars, like this civil war in Yemen. It's a huge humanitarian crisis right now, and what we're doing is we're just adding to the pain and the suffering. We're doing nothing to alleviate, or very little to alleviate, the human suffering in Yemen. And I think that it's really important for us to voice our opinion. This alliance with Saudi Arabia began in the Obama administration approximately 3 years ago, and it's been continued by the Trump administration. So when you hear Trump supporters say, well, this was an Obama thing, well, Trump has been president for almost 2 years, little short of 2 years. So it's his participation. He's the one that's continuing the participation. So he can no longer blame Obama for something that's going on in his administration. So if you are as outraged as I am over the death of these children, and you must watch this video in order to see the intensity of the sadness of the family members at the loss of these little children. And it starts off with a video that was being taken by one of the little boys who was on the trip, and you'll see the joy that he and his friends had that was destroyed by an attack that we, America, took part in. And the little boy died in that attack, and yet his phone was recovered. They were able to recover his phone and the video. So I think that that's really important. I'm going to put the link. I encourage you to contact your congressperson and your senators to let them know that this can no longer continue. Post your comments down below, but don't just stop there. Let Congress and the White House, send an email to the White House. Let the White House know how you feel about this. So that's our little bit for today, and I'm going to be doing some more of these videos. It seems like there's so many things in the news that need prompt attention, and I feel we need to talk about them as they're happening rather than weeks later. So I'm going to see you very soon.